Welcome back. So I've been playing off camera a little bit more, and there are some systems I totally hate. Well, I not really hate, but I dislike. So I had a better mace and I went and enchanted it, and you can actually get some super negative stuff on the items. For example, I got a mace that couldn't be repaired, which means I probably would have had to use some powder to repair it, which means, I don't know, I just sold it. I don't want to deal with stupid stuff like that, a weapon you cannot repair and stuff like this. And the armor, well, I guess the armor is not that bad because item weight was decreased. Leg defense and poise, which is great. I think I'll keep this helmet forever because it's just too good. I might even upgrade it. I don't know, I'll just keep it like this. I don't want to waste resources on low level stuff for now. This is useless. And the gloves are also kind of useless because they also decrease my stagger resistance by a huge amount, and I'm stuck with them.
On alert. One relic poking and
Well.
prying at another.
Let's do some quests. So a dog took me to an alley and, well, he asked me to deliver something to Ellsworth in the war room. So let's see what we have over there. Yeah, the game is... I don't know, the game still feels like it's a super early access game, and they basically have a lot of things going for them, but... Oh, I can go up now. Most of the things that are going for them, that are good for them, are more related to the aesthetics and the way the game plays, not the actual game itself, like, MMO features. But on the other hand, I would be super interested in playing PvP in this game. And the game progresses quite nicely. I mean, as you can see, the war room is accessible to us in a much bigger manner than it was before. So I just recommend you do the main quest so you get access to more things along the way, especially upgrading your traders. Copper shovel blueprint. What's the point of making the copper shovel? Maybe I can make a copper shovel and then sell it at a better price. Well, I guess the only thing I would really hope the developers don't do is another wipe. On the other hand, did I even enter the black trench? I think I did. Yeah, the black trench was the plague stuff in the sewers. Don't execute her.
Take the upper passage out, then leave by the northwest gate.
What are you doing?
God Bennett is off
He's her daughter.
duty, and the ramparts above him will be unmanned. Head north to Irmgard and Marin, or west to the glades. Anywhere but here.
So that's it then.
You have to go.
Who was dragged through the gates in chains? I didn't ask to come here. Or are you too busy groveling to Phelan that
Enough! Just go.
Just go, woman. Leave the man, poor man alone. He's already upset. You organ, so go back again.
Odessa! She wouldn't have wanted this. Don't be seen when you go.
The emotion in the eyes, yeah, look. Great everything except for a lot of features that need to be addressed immediately, like not being able to teleport to whatever point you want. The need for a much better healing or regeneration, I don't know.
Serum, many of our affairs can... A letter? Winnick and I must make for the Weeping Sisters. But the route through the lowland... Perhaps our interests align one.
Weeping Sisters. Okay, so the war room looks like a proper war room. Well, but be careful because one of the other problems is that if you advance the game too fast, the main story too fast, you lose the low-level missions and the ability to do certain daily quests in some locations. Also, there are a lot of areas that are extremely dark, and without a lamp you cannot see unless you use a mace and a torch. Well, not a... well, I guess you just need to use a torch. So, a lot of good stuff with a lot of bad stuff, which is a problem, because a game like this should not have bad stuff at all, since it has so many good things. I see any plague vials. Or plague ichor. I'll not do the crucible. I think the crucible is just a lot of random fights. I also like this kite a lot. This kite was amazing to just farm everything I needed, because having health on kill and lifesteal, well, I guess damage at full health also helps, but stamina cost decreased after fatality. I guess the other issue is that it decreases my equipment load, but it's great. Overall, it's great. Through there. So let's go to the lowland meadows, which is, I think, the other area that was in the game. The new content was the trench, and we just did that. A bit annoying with all of the poison enemies. And now all of these areas are replaced with poison enemies. So that's poison enemy, that's the pestilence as well. Oh, this is just normal wood, I guess. Oh, what's here? Then I guess we jump down. Oh, I killed it already. Stop dodging so much. Another issue is this extremely dodgy enemy that just basically run off the entire screen. You have to chase them. I guess we're in the proper endgame right now, level 21, and I'm level 22. Sadly, leveling up is not as important as I thought it would be, unless you put all of your points into a single thing. Because even the level 21 gear is not really that good without having been enchanted, and if you try to enchant it yourself, well, if you try and enchant it yourself, you might end up with some horrible stuff. Come on, fish, fight. Fight. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a closed gate. Yeah, the game is a very mixed bag, and I think this is the main problem of the game overall. The full release will probably be very good, but I hope the developers make more of their plans known, because the game was basically offline, or not offline, for half of a year, but not much was heard about the game. And I don't think the developers have a clear, or they don't have a clear vision for the game. Will it be like Diablo with seasons and seasonal content and procedural generated stuff, or will it just be a campaign game? I hope it has more multiplayer components. I would like to see some PvP. Because otherwise I don't see the point of having so many online features. This looks like it's friendly. Iron, well. Okay, I'm not sure what to think about that. Yeah, I guess we have to go and see over there. Why didn't the character jump? I'm on run mode, so when you're in run mode, you should jump. Just like that. Okay, so we'll die if we step into the creature gross tentacles. I don't get it. Do they poison me or do they just deal damage continuously? Stop that. Okay, let's see about the watermill. Yeah, one of the other issues is that progression shouldn't be gated like this. I mean, well, not gated. Progression should be more clear on what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. Right now, you just see a ladder that you cannot climb. Not saying much. I guess you have to go that other way around. So sometimes just going the right path will take you 10 minutes. Okay, let's go. Looks like these are roots. So I'll just assume I have to just go on. But here I don't have the spores. Looks like those are the spores I need. Well, there goes all of the nice things I said about the game. Death on touch, one of the worst mechanics ever implemented in any video games. Apply its heart. What is even this damage type supposed to be? How are you supposed to know that? How am I supposed to go back if I'm going to get damaged again? Okay, oh, nice treasure chest over here below the area. Okay, let's speak with the weed, meaning destroy it. Somehow I imagine that would have been less terrible. Okay, so that's still blocked over there. I see something. That's not easy at all. area is so much harder than the other ones. I see a human.
Not. So are you lost or dense? Marin ain't safe for travelers anymore. But don't want to listen to me. Your skull will make a fine Balactor headdress. If the blight don't get you.
Whatever. I am fearless in a video game. This is another area entirely. Standard meat chunk. I don't think I want to eat meat from that, but okay. Okay, so this is the way up. Is the door shining? I don't believe there's a door that we can open. Yeah, exactly, I cannot open the door. I was sure of that 100%. No, don't do that. I don't... We cannot make these jumps. That's silly to even try it then. That enemy over there looks kind of cool and I see a treasure chest, so I guess we just need more... Four. That's 4 stuff. That's a big nest over there. So what's the point of this area then? Look at that little birdies. These are the other... Wait, are these people that are making the bird nests? Seems like that's the case. Need the blade, an acolyte ring that does what? When speed increase. I actually like my rings. One of them gives me a lot of equipment load, armor, and then stamina. I'll replace that one. You cannot have multiple rings of the same type because everyone will just put the equipment load rings on, probably. I guess that's a little better. Gain stamina on damage dealt is interesting, but I think for our running attack strategy that will be better. No, that's a trap. Why did you do that? Oh, why did you do that? You have to disable running mode because running is also jumping, and the automatic running will cause you to jump off a lot of structures that will make you fall to your death, basically.
Not a bird.
Yes, I'm not a birdman. I guess this means we'll have to go all the way back around. It's not so bad. I hate you. Also thinking to go back up on the roof. Just maybe there is a... Yeah. I didn't pick this weapon by accident. Yeah, I guess this is because of the patch increasing the stagger we can cause to enemies. Small bird or big bird? Small bird. Oh, those are two boards. Well, I think they can wait for me. Can I make them charge into the water? That's one. Also, what's over here? I also want to find the key if it's possible. Oh, sorry, what? There was a fox there, I didn't even see it. I was trying to attack that thing. Okay, there's nothing here. Such a lush and interesting environment. Also push the leaves of the cliff edge. Simple stuff, right? That makes the game so much more interesting. Let me see if I can go up there and claim that, whatever that is. Yeah, I guess another problem is the lack of interesting loot. Most of the loot you collect is bad. You need to get the procedurally generated loot, which is good. Or just buy stuff in town and then enchant it. It's a lottery. Sometimes you get cool stuff, so I need a watermill key. And I was hoping it would be here. Okay, so also need more resources because the mushroom soup are not cut it over here. This is not a mushroom soup zone. This is a steak zone, a proper meal zone. No vegetarians allowed here. Change targets. Disgusting area over there. I guess it's strategy. Wait, what? It's a strategy to use the environment against the enemies. One of the things I like about the game is that the enemies can damage themselves or their allies. Okay, that was not what I intended, but it works. Oh, so this huge tree trunk just goes into the forest area. Okay, I guess you can cut down some wood. Remember that wood can be sold for money if you don't have anything else you want to build. Okay, so we have to go over up there, but where? I don't see any more spores I can take. I cannot call this game an action RPG. does its own thing. It has more things in common with Trine, where you had combat and puzzles. Out here. Okay, that's super risky. This time it doesn't want you to climb. I kind of feel safe with these weird spores around me in the plague or the blight. Because that means no enemy can spawn from that direction. I guess the problem is, where do I drop? Over here, okay. What? Oh, I just saved your forest. Or a part of the forest. Look at all of the eyes, that's so horrible. Okay, so this is the watermill area, but we passed the watermill. Okay. Okay, let's cut some trees in a very relaxing way. But as you can see, I have the silver axe as well, so this goes much faster now. Temple of Day and Night. Well, I want to go. Oh. I actually hit an enemy with a drop down attack. I also like the idea that the board doesn't damage you when it charges you, it damages you when you hit something. Something shiny here? Maybe. This game is a totally different experience, and I like how the game went from relatively creepy to a little bit normal in the quarry and in those areas, and then you went into the sewers, it got crazy, and now you're in this wood where it seems like everything was nice, and then you see those spore creatures, the blight stuff. Oh, wow. But the game keeps its creepy tone all from beginning to end. I think I killed these. Oh. Destroy the birch. What's this? I can mine this stuff? What is that? Oh, that's silver ore. Oh, wow. Well, I guess I missed a couple of silver ore veins. Oh, secret. Rat, leave me alone. That's repair powder. Okay, where did I see that silver ore deposit? No idea. Was there something else here? No. How do I get that ladder down? No idea. Very interesting area. The lighting and the other stuff is perfect over here. Oh! That attack is so annoying, because it's a dodge as well. Yes, actually is the rune ability, which I rarely used while recording the game, because I just didn't have any good rune abilities. I should really activate the respawn. Weird. I hate these combos. I know these guys are dangerous. I'm kind of treating them like they're not, but they are. That's a great combo breaker, by the way. Oh, I have to go back to the base again. I guess the problem is that you're getting materials that are already crafted or finished, but also raw materials as well. No. I think I need the fish rod for a town project. And how do I get on top of the wagon? Do I care? I don't think I care enough for get that chest. Okay. This is also one of the few videos where I actually make a full cycle. Meaning I go, I kill, I get stuff, I go back to the base, upgrade stuff, get stuff, return. It's actually quite rare. Usually you'll be in an area for hours, and by the time you go back you're already filled up with items anyway. Yeah, most of this is trash anyway, because they're just too low level now. Three more stalks. Actually, this will almost be the same. Look at our tiny legs. Okay, first let's go back to the base.
Eyes up.
I must speak with you.
What a joke.
A watcher, as you know, must... Of course, it is forbidden for... well, never mind. Please, take this book to Elsa for me. Tell her it's from Roan. One must always cite one's...
Eyes up.
Wouldn't you like to see Sacrament reborn?
Yes, allow me to
Let's get...
assist. Now at level 3 they build much... whatever. Seems like this is a useless thing, because if you play today, you'll upgrade it and you'll come back tomorrow. Huh. I guess it's a good time to present the house. I actually didn't make anything special, but I just like how big it is. There was a door over here and I didn't think it led anywhere, but no, you can actually open the door and it leads to a very cool room. I have a modest table over there and not much else over here. I guess we can put the iron over the granite. Tomatoes? When did we get those? Oh, so this is not actually for eating. Okay. I guess I should always keep these things over here then if they're not used for cooking. Not much again. What? Wait a minute. How do I make the potions? I guess I need the alchemy workbench, but I don't have one. Let's see what that guy has to sell us, because I think they have the fine stuff. You have regular ones or basic ones, and then you have the sturdy ones, and then you have fine stuff. And there's the simple.
Sacrament has a good man at its helm.
There's the fine. So I guess I'll only buy something if it says fine. Oh, I guess the alchemy table is more complex. I like how all of this looks. Do I have a sewing table? I don't think I have one. I guess the simple workbenches are the only ones I can access. So this is my player house after what? How many hours? 21 hours. Yeah, you need about, to be honest, you need about 12 hours to finish the game, but I'm just farming and exploring and searching and seeing stuff. So, I think we'll put this spin table, oh wow. Well, that's annoying. I have to pick up the brazier to make room for this. Well, the table will also have to go. I put alchemy tape, alchemy here. Ate this stuff. They could have. This could be enough. What potions we can craft with our meager resources? Oh, these require amethysts? Where am I supposed to get that many amethysts? I guess the flame scale stuff is the only thing I can really build or craft, or corrosive bombs, but it needs. So I guess the idea is that you don't want to spend your money on crafting stuff, on buying stuff, you just want to craft all of them. And then with the money used to enhance the stuff you get. Oh, look at this, I'm just... Yeah, this is the very weak stuff. Well, I guess the dining table here. Yeah. It's going to be very toasty in here. I have to put down a brazier for the light. This is too dark over here, but I just don't have enough time. I want to play the game, not play around with the furniture in the house. It's not bad. I also have to make a bed or buy a bed. The bed is the only thing I don't have in my house. It's the weird thing because the bed is super hard to make. Spruce, pine, 10 pine planks, okay. Actually give an order over here for pine. I don't think I have any copper left, so I'll have to go and get copper as well. Oh well, I guess this is the annoying part of the game. Yeah. I guess the game kind of is not really a survival game, it's more like a action RPG game where you can use a lot of resources, but at some point it's just better to craft the things you're on your own and keep the money or make money with the things you craft. Yeah, I'll sell the stuff over here. Yeah, okay. I guess that's about 5 silver. I don't know a better way of making money. I guess we just have to craft stuff and sell stuff because it's getting... I forgot to repair my gear. It's getting kind of ridiculous how hard it is to progress in the game when it comes to gear, because when I have to buy the gear and then enchant it and hope for the best, and then I will have to level up the gear. How do I climb? I don't think I can destroy this. This would be super easy to climb in real life, but in this game it's a huge puzzle. Ah, man. I have no idea what to do over there. Okay, let's play a little more and go in the deeper woods, in the dark woods. What's that? Okay. So this is another puzzle area. This is free healing, so thank you. Oh, these are some high quality hamburgers, rat hamburgers. Kind of weird, but okay. I've been complaining about the food since the beginning, but yeah, we finally reached the peak with high quality rat hamburgers. What is the point of this? I guess you just go inside and look at it and say it's cool. But that way to go up. Another heavy bird, man. Oh, that was so funny, the way you hear them screaming when they fall down and then hit the ground. So that tree is also a thing. Man, this automatic running is getting on my nerves. Not because it's so bad, but it's just you have to disable it for smaller details. I don't want to disable it. Well, I guess this was not part of the plan. What can you understand from this situation? It's just certain death. That ball was stuck. Okay, this kite is amazing. To be honest, it kind of trivializes the entire game in a way. Wait, what is that? Ah, just more of the blighted stuff, I guess. Let's go to the temple. Wait, did it block my hit? Those attacks are so brutal. Is this cheesing? I don't think so. I think that archer is hitting the little tree. Come on, one more time. What? Yeah, I kind of feel... I'm starting to feel bad about this weapon. It's a bit overpowered. Oh well. I guess it should be. Life still is very strong. And this is just a quicker way to arrive over here. Nice. Wait, that's it? Not my intended effect, but okay. No, I shouldn't be there. Wait, shouldn't there be a spore here? feels like there should be a spore here. I mean, there's the empty thingy, but I don't see the spore. Wait. By the way, the rats also count as a kill, so you can heal off the rats. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh well, I guess we're making the video too long anyway. That's just another dead end, so I guess somewhere over here. Oh, that was a good jump by the wolf. So I should use the thingy there. Probably, I don't know. Now the game is a little heavy on the puzzles. That's silver ore. I cannot get the fact that that's silver ore. That looks darker than coal. Well, not darker, but more terrifying, more horrible than coal. But it's silver. I guess it needs a good polish. I'll also just assume that no matter where you go, you'll find another spore. Now eyes will start exploding all over the place. Yeah, I should probably use the stairs. And the graveyard key. Well, I regret that now. Do I? I don't know. It's like exploring the graveyard now. Not what I wanted, but okay. I can relax with a little bit of fishing. Seems like the fishing pole don't actually increase. Wow. This is so stupid. I think that if you have a better fishing pole, you should be able to fish faster. Otherwise, just a waiting game. This is also the most quiet cave I've seen in the game, and also the safest. So yeah. Also, the game kind of insists too much with these loot areas where you just come across a tree, a pole, and a chest. And then you have to sit there for about 30 seconds to loot everything. And of course a vein, silver vein. Fishing spot as well. How expensive is this silver ore? 43, that's pretty good. Oh well, let's just get all of the resources from the tree of resources. I mean the island of resources. Yeah, this is clearly a dead end, so I guess now we have the key to that area over there. Interesting. Okay, wait. So let me see if I can just go over there and open that gate. So I can be sure that's the gate I need to open. Huh. I guess as long as enemies don't respawn, it's okay. So through the spider webby structure. This is the temple of day and night. No, so that's the temple, not the graveyard. Then where do I have to go from here? I don't know. That's the only key I got for now. And that because I think it's something we'll need for later as well. The gate located on the north side of Sacrament's graveyard leading to Marin Woods. Is it a gate? I think I can use something over. Yeah, I think it's a gate that we can use in the graveyard. And for here we just need something entirely different, and we can continue by going up the tree over here. That looks not very welcoming. How do I even climb these trees? Don't worry folks, you're safe, that was by mistake. Oh yeah, let me just eat my mushroom soup, it's like Popeye's spinach. Oh, looks like we have to jump. Seems like these things should have spores in them, but they don't. Can find weapons from there. That's super interesting as well. So where is that tree? Can I just see if I can climb again? No, I was pressing the heal button but it didn't work. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. Actually, no. Let me see if we can find where this key goes. Let's go back. I know where to go now, so in the big tree, go up. I'm curious because sometimes this is the way the game is played. You have to go backwards to go forward.
They've never gone this long without sending word.
Marin is not my responsibility.
Saren, please.
To what?
But this is different.
Live outside. If the Serin wish to indulge your...
And where's that?
Not here.
Will
The
you
blacksmith
help Saren?
guy, the blacksmith boy.
Randolph and his men, but lots of us got family in Marin. I only moved here to a...
I've got things you didn't know you couldn't live without.
Roots then bind. Sure. That's exactly what I was planning on doing.
Saren?
Man can't be respected in his own home. Then he's no man at all. Where's
So over here is the graveyard, and I distinctly remember a crypt or something. We have a church. Now, how am I supposed to remember where the door for the key was? Okay, so that's for the crucible. Maybe here?
It sounds like
Sacrament Graveyard Key. Oh, okay, so this is the Sacrament Graveyard Key, which lets us go to Marin Woods. Interesting, so this is basically another way of getting a shortcut through here to there. Take the big drawbridge. This guy must have huge leg muscles. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. You can come over here. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.